All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. It is Thursday, August 22nd. Normally, we're going through each and every game on today's MLB slate. I'm going to be giving you my lean on the side, lean on the total. We'll talk about any other plays like player props that we like in the game as well, but it's kind of weird to say because we have a road video while still at home today, because at the time of you guys watching this, I will be on the flight heading to one of my best friend's weddings. I am in the wedding, so this is a little bit of a hybrid video. I apologize for the video. Don't apologize for the reason, right? Shout out to Tyler and Kenzie for this weekend. But nonetheless, guys, this isn't going to be the typical video. And for the next couple days, we'll have road videos. But it is kind of weird to be like, we're doing a road video. Well, still clearly at home, right? But it is 1 a.m. on August 22nd, and I got to be at the airport in a couple hours. So by the time you guys watching this, I'll be definitely on a plane. But nonetheless, we have 3 plays coming your way today in the MLB. In terms of yesterday, we go 1-3.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
And what I will say is that it could have easily been an 0-4 night. How many people come here on YouTube that, do sports betting content and will tell you 1-3, but it could have been worse, and it should have been worse. Hamilton hits a home run for the Red Sox and cashes their team total over, which was an absolute sweat, and that was our sole win of the day. White Sox Giants Nerfy doesn't come through. Phillies team total over does not come through, and then the Mariners Dodgers, maybe you could say that was the best look of the day, but bottom of the 5th, right, for the first 5 under, does not come through. So not exactly the best night for your boy out here, but we've been so good in July and August. I'm trying to brush off some of these bad nights and try and show you guys that I'm a normal sports bettor like yourself and like everyone else out there. This is a better example of that, right? Because we've been so good in July and August, but these types of nights are just in the pocket, you know what I mean? We could have easily been 0-4 yesterday, but you know what? I'll take the win. I'll take it. I'm not going to act like, ooh, there's that big win. We love that so much. No. Could have easily been an 0-4 night. I'm going to leave it at that. Hopefully we do a little bit better in terms of these plays today. We have 3 plays, again, coming your way. In terms of the ride of the day, we do have to drop the womp womp. And I don't mean to drop this womp womp on Christian all that much, because I think he did the hard part here with the ride of the day. Logan Webb, 6+ Ks. I believe he finished with 6, right? But the biggest little blemish in the room here would be that San Francisco can't pull out the W. The White Sox win, what was it, 5-2, 6-2, right? So it's like, oh my God, I think you got the player prop right, but the huge favor on the money line ends up costing us. If you guys don't know what the ride of the day is, it is simple. All you have to do is use that hashtag ride of the day in the comments. I'm jumping on board with one person, giving you a shout out in the next video, win or loss. The one person I pick ends up being the person that gets the most comments on, or excuse me, the most likes on their comment, right? So go ahead and like the plays that you do like for the ride of the day down in the comments. But if you win, we continue to ride with your plays. If you lose, you got to face the womp womp. You got to talk about it and that type of thing. So shout out to Christian for getting the hard part done in this spot. And then the heavy favorite San Francisco Giants could not pull it out, but it is what it is, right? So let's go ahead and jump into play number 1 here.
All right, real quick, guys, before we move on with the rest of the games, I wanted to let you know that Underdog Fantasy has a brand new first-time depositor deal going on. Signing up for Underdog today and depositing, you're going to get a free square, meaning they pick a superstar and discount their line to a point in which it is a gimme, and you can add that into your slips. But the real big news and the awesome deal is the fact that they're going to have up to $1,000 in bonuses when depositing for the first time. Yes, $1,000. I know, it's insane. So go check out Underdog, guys. That link is going to be in the pinned comment. We'll also have a link in the description. NFL is right around the corner, and we're about to go crazy over on Underdog. So join the action, have some fun with me as well. Again, that link is in the description and the pinned comment. You're gonna get up to $1,000 in bonuses, and you'll get a free square on the day of depositing as well. Underdog Fantasy, go check it out. Let's get back to the show.
Here, we're starting it off with a Nerfy. I like Cincinnati and Pittsburgh today on the Nerfy. Now, both pitchers, I don't want to say I'm fond of Nick Lodolo, right? But I do think that, the Reds offense, in a sense, isn't something to write home about. And then you have Paul Skeens on the mound for Pittsburgh. So immediately I start to look at this and say, okay, you know what? You have one pitcher that should be able to go out there and do his thing in a sense, against an offense that is not all that great, right? So there's point number one in a sense of, one pitcher should be able to go get 6 out. Paul Skeens this year, 2.3 ERA, 0.97 whip, 2.9 FIP, an expected FIP of 2.8. You got to love it. Going up against the Cincinnati offense that they do hit fastballs well, and I say it all the time, but this is a Paul Skeens fastball, right? A little bit different than normal fastballs. In the last 30 days here against righties, Cincinnati 17th in average, 22nd in on-base percentage. Now, they do have some decent power numbers, 8th in ISO. But again, we're talking Paul Skeens, right? Like, he should be able to get 3 outs. I'm not saying he suppresses this offense altogether. I'm saying go get 1, 2, 3, and then whatever happens, happens, right? Now, on the other side, you have Nick Lodolo, who has been fantastic on the road this season. A .84 whip, a 3.2 FIP, a 3.3 expected FIP, a batting average against on the road, get this, 169. So I have to love what I'm seeing from Nick Lodolo on the road this season. He's going to throw a ton of fastballs. Pittsburgh, in terms of runs above average last 30 days, in the bottom third of the entire league. Changeup, in the bottom half of essentially, and then against the sinker, same thing in the bottom half. So through 3 outs, both of these pitchers should be able to do their thing. I think that Pittsburgh honestly has the offensive advantage and everything like that throughout the entire game, but they don't have the bullpen advantage. So if you want to go Pittsburgh first 5, I like that as well in terms of the money line, because I think they have the offensive advantage. But overall, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, Nerfy seems like a decent play that I can get involved in here. We're getting that for -135 on DraftKings. Again, disclaimer, we're recording this, it's getting closer to 1 a.m. here overall. So if this gets crazy into like the -150s and whatnot, I'm not sure if it would, but at the time of recording this, that is the odds that we're getting it at. And I like it here. Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, no runs in the first inning. That is what Nerfy means. All right, our next play up is going to be a first 5 under, and I don't even mind the full game under here. I will just say it's sitting at 7.5. I think you have a little bit of value going with the first 5 in a sense here, but it's going to be Tampa Bay and Oakland's under 4.5 in the first 5 innings. Now, this is really going to be based on the offenses. You have Jeffrey Springs on the mound for Tampa Bay, Osvaldo Bido on the mound for Oakland. Neither one of these guys I want to back entirely, but overall, I do think that Oakland, not the best offense in the first place, right? They're going up against a lefty today. Springs struggles, but he didn't throw a lot of fastballs. They struggle against the fastball, which I love to see here. They struggle against a slider as well, which is his second pitch. Oakland kind of hits the changeup okay, which is, if that's going to kill us, it's going to kill us, but that is his third pitch / second pitch. But Tampa Bay, on the other hand, right, going up against Osvaldo Bido, who's a right-handed pitcher. What do I keep saying in my videos? Over and over again, this Tampa Bay team against righties, I don't trust, I don't love. He's going to throw fastball, slider as his 2 main pitches. So starting with the fastball, Tampa Bay, 5th worst in the entire league last 30 days per 100 fastballs seen per, or last 30 days runs above average per 100 fastballs seen. I told you guys I'm like half asleep in this, right? And then also it comes down to the slider, which is his strikeout pitch / his get out of jail pitch. Tampa Bay 30th in the entire league when it comes to that pitch runs above average per 100 slider seen. So under 4.5, I think we're getting some decent odds here, -120. It's really based on the offenses. Like I said, I don't want to speak highly of Jeffrey Springs. I don't want to speak highly of Osvaldo Bido, but I think that both of these offenses could struggle against the pitch mixes that we see today. So, all right, let's get into play number 3 here. This one's going to be a player prop. We're looking at Ezequiel Tovar, who has definitely made us some money in the past. And I'm talking like last couple years, definitely last year, actually, I should say, right? A little bit this year, but we're actually going to fade him today, going under 1.5 bases. First off, this is 139 on Caesars, -139. DraftKings, the only other book that has this at the time of recording, at -145. So a little bit of value there, right? He's hit the under here in 7 of his last 10 games. He's hit the under in 54% of games on the season. In fact, let me go ahead and jump in and show you what I'm liking about this. Like I said, under 54% of games on the season. When we look at it on the road, he's at the under in 55. Against lefties is where we're kind of concerned about this. And he is going up against a pitcher in Patrick Corbin, who we kind of are scared of. But overall, I was like, okay, against lefties, he's hit it a decent amount this season, right? But let's look at his splits. 274 average on the season against lefties. That drops about 20 points. Going up against the sinker, he hits fine. But the slider, his WOBA and K, so his K percentage jumps up heavily, right? From 28% to 37%. His WOBA drops down to 293 from 324. So I think this is a good spot. And then even still here, right? His heat map here, it looks like it's going to be low in the zone is where he hits that slider. This slider pitch is going to be super huge in terms of why I like this. He only hits the slider when it's kind of hung and left in the zone, which Patrick Corbin can definitely do, but overall he's going to throw it low in the zone, which looks like a pretty damn cold spot for Tovar, right? So I like his under 1.5 bases. This is a guy that definitely can go out there and have, hell, 0 bases. Let's, again, remove these filters, which, by the way, guys, we are using Outlier to show you this. If you want to check out Outlier, I'll have a link in the pinned comment. 7 days free. It makes it so easy to find plays. For example, we'll get back into this play, but I'm just on the player prop screen, right? I have this filtered to some things that I like, and then all of a sudden we look and it's like, all right, let's look at these green numbers, blah, 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 and we can find something we like. Okay, well, last 5 and last 10, this dude is cashing it, right? We dig in and kind of splice it up and look at it how we want. Pretty damn cool tool. But anyways, Tovar, I like the fact he's going up against a left-handed pitcher. Do I like that Patrick Corbin's on the mound? No. I could say that. But overall, the fact that we're getting a heavy slider pitcher, that's the blue here. You can even see his pitch mix against him seems like it could be a good spot. And you're getting under 1.5 bases again for -139. Like I mentioned, you can also see picks on here, which is cool because the cool thing about, say we like it on DraftKings, right? You can literally either scan this on your phone, continue in browser. It's literally going to open it up in DraftKings. You don't have to dig around for the prop. So it's pretty damn cool. But Ezequiel Tovar here, under 1.5 bases. King of the bases reporting for duty is going to be our third and final play. But guys, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. I did want to mention that if you guys are still looking for the survivor pool or want to get involved in our survivor pool, I think we have that still open here. I have a link in the pinned comment for that as well. So you're going to have the underdog link, you're going to have the survivor pool, as well as the outlier link in the pinned comment. Again, I do apologize/not apologize for the reason of having a road video while still at home, but we got to get this video out while we can because I'm going to be on a flight by the time you guys are watching this. And like I said, it is what it is. You guys have put me in a position where making videos is my full-time job, which if you're not aware, March 1st was I quit my job, started going full-time in these videos, so we gotta kind of work with our schedule. But I appreciate all the love, appreciate all the support, especially when we are on the road doing this type of thing. So this is a little bit different than normal. For the next couple days, we'll have road videos, but nonetheless, guys, I do appreciate everyone, being involved and supporting while we are on the road. But yeah, if you've made it this far in the video, go ahead and comment 12. Let me know that you made it this far. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Catch you guys in the next one, all right? Peace out.